There's something weird about chasing numbers online. You spend hours making something, thinking maybe this is the one that finally reaches people, and then it gets barely any views. And after a while, you start wondering if any of it actually matters. I used to think impact was measured by attention, views, likes, followers. But honestly, I don't think that's the case anymore. Because every once in a while, you come across a random video with almost no views, bad quality, no editing, no algorithm behind it, and somehow it still sticks with you. Not because millions of people saw it, because you saw it at the right time. That changed the way I think about making content. Maybe the point isn't to reach everybody. Maybe the point is just to make something real enough that it reaches someone. That's kind of how writing feels too. Nobody's out here on a random trail trying to prove something to the world. Most of the time, it's you, your thoughts, and the sound of the bike cutting through the dirt. And somehow, that's enough. So if this video only ends up reaching a few people, that's fine with me. Because if it makes someone want to ride, create something, clear their head, or just have a better day for a few minutes, then it mattered. So many people are trying to run from their thoughts by filling their days with empty noise. I find it extremely useful to be able to sit still, quiet, and let whatever thoughts, troubles, worries, notions play out fully until they no longer have any leverage or power over my thought processes. Swimming, golf, riding a bike are all actions that are generally forcing the user to silence themselves and be alone in an ever-expansive void. You can either choose to comb through these thoughts that bounce back and forth between the internal cage, or you can dissociate to an extent by searching for an ever so narrow line that defines chaos and order through focus and effort. You can daydream or find yourself in a fantasy land if not careful. There is a time and a place for each state of mind, and all states can be found performing the same action repetitively or through similar patterned stimulus. Regardless, there are devices to add to the noise during these activities, such as waterproof earbuds or speakers that fit inside of helmets. There is a certain appreciation that you can find for the quiet when you don't run from it, but rather listen to what it has to offer. You may be surprised what you hear. Thank you for watching. Please consider leaving a comment, like, and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more videos from me. This video was recorded at a pretty sweet 28-mile single track in northern Arizona. It was a daunting ride being by myself. I had about 2.5 hours of sunlight when I started, and I got through about a third of it before turning back, doing some hill climbs and messing around. Sadly, my camera died shortly after turning back, and I forgot to swap batteries, possibly because I spooked myself, being out there so isolated from help, if I were to need it. My next video will be showcasing all that I have done to my Sur-Ron Ultra Bee over the duration of the first half year I have owned it, and for nearly 1,500 miles that I put on it. And to be celebrating nearly 100 subscribers. That is awesome. Thank you. Stay tuned. Peace.